Hi, and welcome to the Soul Alignment channel. Today, we're going to be talking about a hard truth that I'm facing today. And it really started yesterday. So, when I went live, I was talking about hurt people hurting people and just how long we're supposed to tolerate this. And what brought that topic on was just when I'm going through with my mom and just realizing that I really have to just cut ties for my own peace and for my own sanity and for me to continue to grow and do what I came here to do. And that's really hard because I love my mom with my whole heart. And I just been reflecting on how hard I've been trying to make the relationship work and how my heart desire is to have a good relationship with my mom. And I just really been reflecting on that, and I've been feeling like um, I have to just completely let go for a while. But I've really been still holding on, so just holding on to hope, um, and realizing all the conversations that I've had to try to set boundaries and set up healthy situations for us to kind of go into and like really work on our relationship now, not anything from the past, right? So growing up, my mom, so when my mom had us, she had already been through a whole lot of trauma, and that's her story to tell. But what I can say is with everything that she been through, she did the best that she could as a mom. So I never blamed her for not really being there, but she has always beaten herself up for not being there for us. And that's something that she always struggled with. And I've always told her, like, hey, I'm not angry at you for not being there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I forgive you. I understand, especially becoming a mom. I understand that with the tools I was given, I did the best that I could as a mom, or I'm doing the best that I can as a mom. And so it made me have compassion for my mom and understanding that, wow, she did the best that she could with the tools that she had. And the only way I can come to that place is because with my own kids, I struggled so bad because I felt like I didn't know what I was doing because my mom wasn't really there. You know what I'm saying? And so just watching her grow up and going through her depressions and things, it was hard. But at the same time, when I think about my childhood, I'm like, even though she wasn't present and she wasn't there how she would have wanted to be, I still had a pretty good childhood. You know what I'm saying? Um, but her struggles are her struggles. And her choosing to stay stuck in her trauma, and I don't even think, like, I'm to a point now where I'm like, I don't even think she really realized that she's stuck in it. She's just in it and she's going through the motions, and she's not realizing how it's affecting me. And I only can speak for myself. You know what I'm saying? But I've had conversations with her. I've talked to her and let her know like how I feel, and I don't care about the past. Like, let's just focus on right now. And I've even asked her to come with me to therapy so we can really figure out how we can move forward in our relationship. But then I realized, I was like, you know what? if she's not willing to do her own work first, then I can't have her come into my therapy session and us work on things together, because she has to start to work on her own issues. And she's been through therapy before, and she's done those things, but it's like she's still just going through that cycle of wanting to hold on to all of this hurt and pain and trauma, and it's it's just not working for me. And like, as much as I love my mom, I love me more. And I just cannot continue to tolerate that, especially when I'm setting a space where I'm trying to set my boundaries and she's not respecting them. And she can't respect my boundaries because she's not respecting her own, or she don't even have boundaries. You know what I'm saying? So yesterday after I got off the live, like my heart was just heavy. And I've been able to just sit with it and just really realize like how hard I've tried to make the relationship work, but coming to that realization of this is just not gonna work, because the I'm sorry's and you keep doing the same thing is not working for me. Or the feeling like somebody owe you something is not working for me. You know, I'm your daughter, and I don't have a debt to pay to you because you had me, or you took care of me the best way that you could. Like, the fact that I'm showing up and just being present, like I don't have to be there, but I'm choosing to be there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm choosing to try to have a relationship with you because I love you. Let's forget about the title. You know what I'm saying? But when people who are choosing to stay stuck in their hurt, when it's hurting you and you're choosing to heal and grow, you have to let go. And one of the hardest, like I've been going through this for a while, but this one is hard because that's my mom, right? She gave birth to me. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, she wasn't there how she wanted to be, but the moments that I've had with her, good and bad, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate them and I value them. But it's coming to a point to where I can no longer just sit around and tolerate her projecting and making me feel like I owe her something, and me having the conversations and telling her the things that are not working, and her choosing not to hear me. It's like, to have a conversation with her is like, it's not having a conversation, because she won't let me get a word in edgewise. She's not really hearing me. She's really just constantly trying to defend herself. And I'm like, we're never going to get anywhere if you're not trying to hear me, like truly hear me and sit with it. Don't respond, like truly hear my heart when I'm telling you what's going on and what's not working and how I'm wanting us to grow and have a better relationship, but you're not hearing the things that I'm telling you are going to work for us to have that relationship. So when I told her I wanted her to go with me to my therapy session, she was like, okay. But then I called and I told her, I said, hey, I decided I need you to start going back to therapy first before I bring you into my therapy session. And she told me, oh, I'm not going back to no therapy. I've already healed. And I'm like, okay, well, fine. This ain't going nowhere. And so I just slowly pulled back and just decided, you know what, I'm no longer going to entertain this. I've tried like talking to her, and sometimes I'll let her call me and just talk about whatever she want to talk about, right? I'll say, okay, I'm only going to give her this much time to talk about the stuff that I really don't want to hear, right? So trying to hold space for her, and then trying to get off the phone is like, it is not happening. Or you call in the next day and it's the same thing over and over again. And I'm just like, I'm not going to do it. So I haven't been talking to her as much. I haven't been going over there. I really just pulled back my energy. And so, you know, she have this thing that she do where when she get mad with somebody, and it may not have nothing to do with you, but she get mad at somebody else, then she want to come project and send a text to me, really hurtful text that I've been getting throughout my whole life, But the last one that she sent, I didn't even respond to it because I was like, you know what? I'm not even about to entertain you, and it no longer have the effect on me that it used to have. I'm not about to entertain you with this. But then she sent one of those texts to my son yesterday, and that was just like the straw for me. I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna continue to tolerate that for myself, and I'm sure not gonna tolerate it being projected onto my kids because they're not in the space that I'm in. And so I just decided yesterday, like I blocked her. I was like, you know what? I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it anymore. I have peace about it, but it still hurts because I really wanted that relationship to work, but I'm coming to the point of realizing that it don't matter how bad you want something to work if the other party is not willing to do the work. And that's in any dynamic of a relationship. You know what I'm saying? Whether it be a romantic relationship or, you know what I'm saying, a friendship, whatever the dynamics is, if the other person is not willing to meet you in the middle and do their part, the relationship is not going to work. So I'm at a place where I'm choosing me and I'm moving forward. And I don't know if it'll ever happen. I don't know if we'll ever get to that place. If she's not willing to do her part, if she's not willing to do her work. You know what I'm saying? And when I'm talking to her and I'm telling her, like, hey, she has made a lot of changes from the woman I knew as a kid growing up, watching her, like her heart is big. She'll give people her last. It's nothing that she wouldn't do for anybody. But the energy that she's putting out to other people, she's not giving that to herself. And then it's like I was talking about yesterday, like it's a love based off a condition. So I'm doing this for you, and I'm saying I'm doing it from my heart, but then I want to throw it in your face and make you feel bad because, oh, I did this for you, and now I need you to do this and you won't do it. But she's still not seeing all the ways that I have been there trying to be supportive, trying to help her out in the best ways that I can until it started to affect me in a negative way. Then I had to start to, like I said, pull back my energy. And when you're pouring into somebody and you're trying to be there and you're loving them, like truly from the bottom of your heart, you loving them, and you constantly hearing them tell people, oh, my family don't care about me, I don't have nobody. It's like, who am I? Or what am I doing? Like, you're literally shitting on everything that I have ever done, or just being there and trying to be there for you and support you in whatever way that I can. You know what I'm saying? So just all the hurtful things I've been sitting with, I've been realizing that, damn, man, like I get it. I get it. She's been through a lot. She's hurting. But at what point are you going to stop choosing to just live in that and decide to do something different? And she's just not getting it. She's just not seeing it. She's not seeing how it's affecting the people around her. Not just her children, her grandkids. You know what I'm saying? You projecting all of that hurt and that pain on people who truly love you, and you're mad because people are pulling back, choosing them, and you're mad because you're not choosing you. So then you want to make us feel bad for choosing us. It's just, man, like I'm like, how could you have peace about something but still just have a heavy heart? And I get it. But it's still just a yucky feeling that I'm still, like, I thought I kind of worked through it last night and this morning, but as I got ready to do this live, like all those feelings just rose up again, because really it's grieving for me. It's like realizing that, like, she's really not about to come along this journey with me because she's not willing to do the work. Oh man, my heart is hurting like for real because it's like I knew it was coming because I've had so many conversations, but she's really not hearing me. I've held on so long because she's my mom. So you keep trying to give her that little grace and say, okay, it's gonna happen. She's gonna get it. And then turn around and it's the same thing. You know what I'm saying? And I can't. Like, I get on the phone, I'm telling her, hey, I don't want to hear that. I don't want to talk about that. If we ain't talking about me and you, like, there's so much that you can talk about in your own life pertaining to you, not nobody else, not the things that happened in the past. You know what I'm saying? You right now in this present moment, how we can get your health together. You know what I'm saying? Things that you want to do, and not just talking about things that you want to do, but really taking action towards doing it. And things that I have going on in my life that I would love to share with you. But I can't. I can't because you don't value and appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? She just is like she in her own little world, and I have to leave her there because it's not healthy for me. It's not, she's not willing to rise to where I am, and I'm not willing to shrink to where she is on her journey. I'm not willing to go backwards. I'm not willing to stay stuck in the hurt and the pain and the trauma. And it's hard for me to, you know, even understand that because it's like, man, every day I'm choosing to be a better version of me. Every day I'm choosing. Oh man. And it's so crazy because it's like you understand, especially when you understand you just understand other people so clearly. It's like I've had those moments where people saw in me what I couldn't see in myself, and I see in my mom her potential and the beautiful person that she is in her heart if she can just let go of all of that heaviness that she's been carrying all these years. But I know it's because she feel like that's her identity. Like who she feeling like, who am I apart from this? Because that's all she know. Like literally, it's all she's been talking about my whole life. My whole life is all she's been talking about. And I'm like, at what point? Like, at what point are we moving on from this? So when you see the potential of somebody and they don't see it for themselves, like there's literally nothing that you can do. And I know because for myself, people spoke into my life and told me like things that they saw, but I didn't see it. Now I'm in a space now where I see it so clearly and I'm like, okay, like, yeah, I'm choosing this. I'm choosing this life. Every day I'm waking up and I'm choosing. It's a choice. And it's one thing if people are choosing to stay stuck in the same energy, but they're respecting your boundaries when you're setting them. And she's not respecting my boundaries. Like I can respect where you at and I can respect what you're choosing to stay stuck in, But when I'm telling you, like, hey, this is not working for me, you have plenty of people who you can talk to about this stuff. So talk to them about it. When I call you, let's just have a nice conversation about just the day. Today. I don't want to hear nothing about all these other people lives who I don't even talk to. Like I don't care. I don't talk to them. So I shouldn't know nothing about what's going on in their life. I don't care. It's just like people who I'm talking to, who I'm not talking to, shouldn't know personal details about my life. Because I don't have a relationship with them. I don't conversate with them. And if I choose to share, like I'm choosing to do now, like going on these lives and talking about my experiences, this is a choice that I'm making. So now I'm just coming here with an open heart because I don't care. But what I'm saying is if it's like it's pertaining to this situation with my mom, is like, is anything sacred? But then, I mean, that's the way she is with herself. She tells her own business to everybody, strangers on the street. You can just be meeting. Like she's just an open book. So I always tell everybody who know her personally, like anything that you tell her, just know that it's not sacred. If you want it to be something sacred or you don't want somebody else to know, don't tell her. Like if you know her, you know that's the type of relationship. That's the type of person she is because she tells her own business. So how could you expect anything different? But for me, I always wanted my mom to be that safe space for me. And I realized a long time ago that she wasn't. And that was hurtful. You know what I'm saying? But through all the things and through all the hurt, like I still always came back to my heart, have compassion, and continue to try to make the relationship work. You know what I'm saying? With all the hurtful messages and you know what I'm saying? The talking about me behind my back, like you living in my house and you talking crap about me behind my back. You know what I'm saying? You in the house with me and you telling my ex-husband, oh, oh, just take your kids. I'm like, really? And you see me here, busting my ass, taking care of my kids, loving my kids. And you sitting here telling this man to take my kids. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's little things like that, hurtful things. So, um, yeah. So really sitting with all of that. And also realizing like the peace that I have is just knowing that I've done the best that I could do on my part to try to make the relationship work. But you can't want something for somebody that they don't want. And then it's funny because I'm somebody who really like go within and just asking for guidance and just praying and just really seeking guidance on just everything in my life. And when I was talking to her a couple of weeks ago and I was just telling her, like, I'm at a point where, you know, the titles don't matter to me. They really don't. It don't matter that you're my mom. Like, I'm in a point of choosing me, and that's it. It don't matter. And as I'm talking about that, after I got off the phone with her, I'm always like, okay, was I too harsh with that message? And then I was shown, like, just the concept of being in Christianity and they talking about people being left behind is literally a real metaphor for life, period. Not when you die, people not going to heaven. It's literally in life, you evolving and people being left behind because they're choosing to stay on a low vibration, and you're raising higher and higher. You can no longer shrink down to meet them where they are. They have to choose to rise up, because for you to go down after you have already elevated, it's like that to your soul. It's a disservice to you and your elevation. And so that is truly what people being left behind is, because you have to begin to really let people go. And like I said, I have people in my life, we are on different vibrations and we have good relationships because we hold space for each other, we respect each other where we at on our journey. And that's what it is. And that's what a healthy relationship looks like. And me and my mom would be able to have that if she was deciding to do her work. But it is what it is. Like I said, my heart is always open to the opportunity for, us to work on it and build on it. But right now where I'm at in this chapter, yeah, I just have to block it out and let it be what it's gonna be. And just continue to send the love and, just pray that the right people are placed in her life for what she need at this time, because I can't do it anymore. I'm just not willing, especially with people who are not willing to take accountability for their actions, or thinking they can just say whatever they want out of their mouth, hurtful things to people, and think you can just come back and apologize and think that everything's supposed to be okay. And there's one thing if you apologize and then change took place after that, but when you keep doing the same thing, keep coming back with the fake apologies, and everybody just supposed to act like nothing ever happened, not taking accountability of how your words really scarred someone. And I'm just realizing that she don't just do it to me. It's not just to her grandkids. You know what I'm saying? She do it to people that's coming into her life. Like, the minute somebody's not doing something that she wants them to do, then they're a horrible person. She'll sing their praises. Oh, this person's doing amazing. Like, I love them. They're doing a good job. And then one little thing. Oh, I don't want to have nothing to do with them, and send a nasty text, and now they're a horrible person and talking crap about them. And it just triggered for me those old wounds, because I'm like, you do that same thing to me. So I already know what it is. So what didn't that person do that you wanted them to do? Because that's what it boils down to. And like I said, that conditioned love. I love you and I'll do all these things and I'll sing all your praises as long as you're doing what I want you to do. But the minute that you don't, then you're a horrible person. And you talking crap about them. Like, it's not cool. It's really not. Oh. But yeah. I'm good on where I'm at, but I'm also just sitting with the feelings and working through them. You know, hmm. it's crazy because with all that I've been through, I'm never intentionally trying to hurt people. And even if you make me mad, like I'm not going out my way to just say hurtful things to you. Especially now, like, no. Maybe in my 20s, yeah, because I was so in my ego. You hurt me, I'ma hurt you. That was my motto. Again, hurt people. But when are you, when is that going to be something that we're not, what is the word I'm looking for? Like a crutch that we're trying to hold on to continue to hurt people. Like, oh, I'm hurting, so that's why I did that. And we're supposed to continue to give the passes for the hurt and the wounds that people are causing to us. And it's without accountability for me. It's like not even recognizing or even acknowledging how you're hurting people. Hmm. Hmm. So coming into soul alignment is just really recognizing everything for what it is within yourself and within the dynamics of your relationships. Letting go is a part of the process. It ain't easy, but it's necessary. You know, because sometimes it's people that you never thought that you would have to let go of. So, I'll tell you one thing. This path here, yeah, it's not for the weak. It's not. You talking about a heavy burden to carry. And some people will never understand, and that's fine. But I'm going to continue to be true to me and honor me and trust where my soul is leading and guiding me. You know what I'm saying? And anybody who is choosing to continue to be present with me and have a relationship with me, you know what I'm saying? Just needs to respect the boundaries. We ain't got to be on the same path. It's just understanding, but I truly get it. The people who understand them in their journey, it don't matter where they at, what walk of life. Like I have some beautiful relationships, so I know it's possible. So it's not a looking down or making people feel bad about choosing to be stuck where they are. What I'm saying is if you're choosing to be stuck where you are, just don't project your stuff my way, because I'm not projecting my stuff towards you. I'm just saying, hey, I love you and I would like for us to have this relationship. But this is the things that I'm not willing to tolerate. And you just adjust accordingly. Because there's somebody for every conversation that you want to have. Like somebody's willing to listen to that. Me personally, I'm just not willing to listen to it because I've listened to it my whole life. So, yeah. I'm just letting go. I'm letting go, but it's still hard. It's still a hard decision, but it's also a peaceful one because I know that it is what it is. It's been what it's been all this time. But I kept having hope that it would change, and it's just not. So, like I said, the last straw for me was just once again seeing how that trauma is being projected onto my kids, and I'm working so hard just to build a new foundation for me and my kids. So that's it. I just wanted to hop on here and share that, but I'm about to get off, and I'll see y'all next time. Peace, love, and light, and y'all have a beautiful day.